Broadcasting from our subterranean studios in beautiful Paradise Valley, Pennsylvania, it's Business and Brain Tumor Talk, a unique show with topics to educate, inspire, and implement. Without further ado, here's your host, Rick Franzo.
Thank you, Amanda, and welcome to Business and Brain Tumor Talk. As always, I'm your host, Rick Franzo. What a pleasure it is today to have Emily and Josh, the founders of Hardship Heroes, a nonprofit that they're going to explain, because if I try to do it, I'm going to totally butcher it. So I'm not qualified, but they are. This is an organization that is so vital in our community. And I just love the organization. I love these guys. Emily, Josh, welcome.
Thank you so much for having us. I really appreciate it on this lovely Friday Eve.
Yeah, thanks, Rick. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, we're recording this in August, and so of 2025 for anybody that's going to be listening out there after this. And so it is a lovely day. We've had a pretty wet time of it this year, but we've had a good stretch of pretty good weather. So it is a lovely day for this Friday Eve. I love that. Excellent. So Hardship Heroes, how did it all start? How was it born?
You know, it was literally born overnight. I like to say that the idea was born overnight, but really, I mean, this has been a lifetime of trying to find my place in life. And I feel like the struggles and challenges that I have been through have led me here. So our daughter, we have a blended family. So I have my son and Josh has his son, and we blended together, and we have our daughter Lennon, and she was born with a lot of medical conditions during that time. Early life, she's 10 years old now, but during her early life, it was pretty hectic, pretty chaotic, isolating, lonely. Just to kind of give you an idea, she was born with cystic fibrosis, congenital hypothyroidism, congenital scoliosis, and ectodermal dysplasia, as well as other random anomalies. And as the years kept passing by, it just kept getting harder and harder. I wasn't really sure where to turn because there's support groups for everything she has, but it's just isolating and lonely. And I wanted to put my energy into something meaningful and help people going through just hard times in general. You talk to anyone's pretty much been through a hardship in their life of some sort. So this is just kind of bringing people together, saying like, you know, you're not alone, giving them some joy and reprieve. And that's kind of how it was born. Do you want to add anything else?
You really captured it in a nutshell.
Yeah, I'm going to say, what do you have to toss in there, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot, like Emily said, it was a lot of soul searching for her. And she woke up one day, and honestly, there were a lot of us around her thinking that she was going to start a nonprofit at some point anyway. She woke up one day and said, this is what I'm going to do. And I've been here just to support her and be her Sherpa. And
yeah, we call Josh our Sherpa, our Hardship Hero Sherpa, because he just you'll catch him at an event or something like that, just carrying stuff.
I've seen it in live, action. So yeah. Absolutely. The beard kind of makes you a bit Sherpa-like too, right?
I try. Yeah, I try.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. So how long ago was Hardship Heroes founded?
So we founded in March of 2022. And just to kind of give you an idea, I started this idea in February of 2022. So it went really fast. Luckily, we didn't have to wait too long for our nonprofit status. That was really the biggest holdup. And once we got our nonprofit status, we have literally been full speed ever since.
Yeah, I mean, really from the beginning, we started reaching out to, just some of our connections of how do we do this? What are the things? And we wanted to make sure we were doing things by the book. From an accounting, filing standpoint, everything, so we brought in, and had a few conversations with a few people, and, that on top of a lot of research and, digging through, state websites and all that fun stuff.
Right.
We got all the paperwork in order, and like I said, we wanted to do it the right way. And, we had some challenges the very first year because we couldn't obtain our games of chance license immediately. So we had to wait, a year to officially do certain raffles and stuff. But again, we did everything by the book initially, and we knew from a long-term standpoint that was going to benefit us.
Yeah.
So there's an evolution. I mean, it's basically 3+ years that we've been in existence. And I say we because, as everybody should know, and you guys know, I'm a big supporter and proponent of Hardship Heroes. It really speaks to me for sure. So tell us about some of the people that have been recipients of the good things that you do, how it's impacted people, and where all this is going from, as everybody has pretty humble beginnings.
Yeah. So we have, I'm just trying to count. We have a couple different programs. We have what we call our Hardship Heroes experiences. And an experience is basically, we liken it to a very mini Make-A-Wish, a local Make-A-Wish. So we gift experiences to people going through hard times, like weekend getaways, concert tickets, Broadway shows. Really, we tailor it to the needs of the person specifically. So that's one program. We also offer another program called our community impact gift, and that is just a little donation to local community organizations. We choose one in Carbon County and one in Monroe County because those are the counties that we're currently serving, and they have to align with our mission. So another organization that helps people enduring hard times, those are the people in whatever modality they do that, those are the people that we support. So that's another program that we offer. And then during the holidays, we have the Holiday Heroes experience. Similar to the Hardship Heroes experience, this isn't just gift giving during the holidays. This is an immersive holiday experience. They have a whole holiday party that is tailored just for these people. The children get their wish lists granted within reason. Obviously, kids like that get chosen are usually pretty humble with their wish lists, and they usually just want simple things, and it's really incredible to see. So during the year, we gift 4 experiences, and then right now, depending on the families, we're working 4, 5, 6 families for Holiday Heroes. Do you want to add in anything else?
Yeah, I was
that
going to say, across all of the programs, how many families have we
So
actually?
we have served 34 families in 3-4 years that we've been a nonprofit. Yeah. And this varies from grief and loss. Like we've had parents who've lost their children like that, to tragic illnesses and chronic illnesses and stuff like that. We've, oh gosh, it's like pressure. I'm just trying to think of all the
No. There's all kinds of great, even in the recap, we could talk about some things that maybe aren't coming to mind right away, but that's a really good overview. Parents that have lost children, I can't even imagine, and I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
So that's you're doing a lot of good out there for the communities in Monroe and Carbon counties here in Pennsylvania. What is it like when there is opportunities to fundraise? You don't have any full-time employees. Everybody there is pretty much a volunteer, correct?
Yes, we run strictly off of volunteers, our board and volunteers.
Even Emily.
Yes, yeah, we literally
for sure.
All of our funds stay for our heroes. Like it stays within the organization. Fundraising is a challenge. I mean, if you ask anyone who's ever been a fundraiser, it's challenging. You win some, you lose a lot, meaning like, some events, they're just not successful. Some are. We do a lot of event fundraising, but we're starting to get more into like sponsorships and connecting with our community more and really trying to get our vision and mission across so that, people in our community know what we do.
It's a lot of branding just with these events as well. So the ones that didn't financially work out well certainly, had a lot of marketing behind it as well. So, a lot of just communication, awareness, who we are, what we do. And I think the cool thing about our events, especially over the past 3 years, is we've tried all kinds of different things. So we've really, it's a lot of work to bring in $1.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to we broaden our market of who we try to attract from a fundraising standpoint. And yes, there's a lot of businesses involved, especially from day one, that sort of thing, that have sponsored different events and helped us in different ways. But again, the cool thing is we've done everything from daddy-daughter dances to obviously our big golf outing to we've done a hero appreciation
comedy
lunch. We've done comedy,
trivia. I mean, we've done so much.
Yeah, you name it. And we've even done a lot of online type of fundraisers as well. Giving Tuesday is typically a major event for us.
Sure.
That's where we raise a number of funds. So yeah, we haven't been afraid to try anything.
Yeah.
Basically.
No, and I've seen that, firsthand for sure. And there's a lot of competition out there for dollars that go to certain entities that are, there's so many people that are doing so many good things in the community. And the ones who usually get the dollars are the ones that are very, very specific about what you had just said, Emily, the mission, the vision, what the core values, who exactly it is that you help, what you market for, what it is that you're doing for the recipients of the dollars that are going there, where they actually go. So no one at Hardship Heroes is getting paid, which is usually in the nonprofit realm. There's somebody in a bigger organization, the chairman or the founder, they're usually getting something. And it's important for people to know that every single dollar that's donated is going to a person or a family that truly deserves it.
Yeah, there's certainly administrative costs to running the organization, obviously.
But it stays within the
organization.
Yeah, doing business is definitely, that goes towards it as well. I mean, and that's really where it goes. But no one's getting paid for doing.
And I can't tell you how excited we were this year to. We got selected to receive a grant for a printer. Like, just to have a printer, like that cost, like that was an amazing. We received that through the Carbon County Community Foundation, and that has already been put to use. And that printer is working nonstop. Like that is such a big expense. Like, people don't realize the expense along with it. Yeah.
Yeah, every dollar is important, especially in the economy that we have today. And we're not going to delve into the economy, but everything is it's a bit more of an investment. So groceries and hotel stays and food in general, and just the dollars that people have that they can actually give. So it's really that's an important point.
And I'm so appreciative. Like, it's not lost on me when people, donate their hard-earned dollars to Hardship Heroes. It's so appreciative. Like, I'm every donation that comes in, I'm excited. Like, there's not one that's different than the other. $1, like I appreciate it all, because I know how hard it is out there right now.
And even the services that have been provided as a in-kind type of donation as well. So we've had a few events that were catered that we didn't have to shell out $1 for, and that's a big piece of it. So we do strive to raise financial means, the dollars themselves, but we do rely a lot on services that people have provided as well.
This is incredible. So in 3.5 years, 34, 37?
34.
34 individuals or families have been recipients and been impacted, right? And on the shirt that Josh has, impact, right? And it really is impactful. It's so easy to dismiss how it feels to somebody, or people can get wrapped up in themselves. But when you're going through something, and it could be anything, like you said, that was a traumatic experience, nobody has it any better or worse than anybody else. It's personal to you. And if you're helping the load get a little lighter and, maybe leveraging off the burden a little bit, that isn't just something, that's everything. And so,
You
great
know,
deal.
yeah, last year for our holiday heroes, we had a little boy came up to me and he was like, "This is amazing. I love this day. It's the best day ever. Can we do it again next year?" And that just like that right there, like I don't think I'll ever forget that ever. That's a good feeling, and just the testimonials that we receive afterwards from our heroes, it's just it's been really rewarding, and also for my own healing and like all my own hardships and stuff like that. Last year we had a situation. Our daughter was in the hospital overnight, but it could have been a 2 week stay, and it was very scary. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do about hardship? And everyone was like, we got you. We're going to help you. We got you covered. So it's just it's helped me heal and grow and know that I'm not alone and that other people are in this too. So,
Yeah,
do it for
yeah.
other people. But also, it's just like, it's so good to know that there are people around us that understand.
It's so important what you're doing for other people. Actually, it kind of relates to yourself. You're not alone. It can feel very lonely. It can be frustrating, and you can feel like you're caught in a vacuum almost. And so when you find that there's other people, it's like C.S. Lewis says, "Oh, you too? I thought I was the only one." And it creates community almost on its own. But to maintain it, right, you're giving these types of uh, these issues that people are facing. You're giving it a platform, a voice. You're bringing it to light out of the dark, and so it's a very noble thing that you do. I have a lot of experience with that, and that's why I believe that I admire what you guys are doing so much. And you've surrounded yourself. Family is one thing, so the kids, and I know that your dad is a big supporter, Emily, of what it is. Josh, your mom. And so, but the people around you, the board members that give, unselfishly of their time, and, they're able to just say, worry about it. We got you.
Yeah.
You've got a really good community that you built in a very short amount of time that surrounds you.
Yes. I think we feel very lucky for the people that have,
Given the time.
Yeah, and just believed in our mission, and quite honestly believed in me and my idea. Like I'm always blown away that people are so supportive of something that I've created. So it's a really good feeling.
As you talk about community, especially like with our heroes, I mean, it makes me think of this one situation a couple years ago where we had the opportunity to send, as part of experiences for these individuals, to go see like a motivational speaker type of setting. And they never met each other.
Oh, you want me to explain this?
Why don't you explain a little bit more? Yeah.
Josh was doing a good job, but go ahead, Emily.
He's setting it up. So we had this one hero. Her name was Megan. She suffers a lot of autoimmune illnesses on her own, but she also is a full-time caregiver to her son that has a lot of medical conditions. And she helps homeschool him and everything. So she is 24/7 single mom on this. And she just needed a reprieve. And we created a little spa getaway for her, a weekend getaway, and included in that was some motivational speakers that were speaking at Blue Ridge Winery. Last minute, her friend had an emergency, canceled, couldn't come with her. And I was like super bummed. I was like, oh, I don't want her to go alone. So I paired her up with another hardship hero that they are so similar. It was really uncanny how similar they were. And she was able to go with her and meet her at the spa day and the motivational speaking. And they've become good friends now. So we've created a friendship and community. I think that's what you were trying to get at.
Yeah, basically
like
just
community.
facilitating
community.
That's awesome. That's a wonderful story, and I'm so glad that you shared it here so that other people can know it and find out about it. And I was going to say that for both of you. It started with Emily and Josh, of course, being the supportive guy and just such a great human being. Both of you are. It took a lot, and I know this for a fact, to kind of put yourself out there and try something new. And it takes a lot of courage, and I admire both of you for that, for sure. So kudos to both of you for doing it, and it really has impacted so many people. So what's coming up this year and going into 2026 for Hardship Heroes? What do we have on the calendar?
Because I am already planning 2026. You always have to be a year ahead when you're in this nonprofit world. But for the rest of this year, right now, we just opened up applications for our Holiday Heroes. I know it's only August, but the holidays sneak up on you, and we like to be really prepared and know the children that we are going to be gifting so that we can make it truly immersive, magical, and custom just for them. So we are accepting applications for our Holiday Heroes. The only stipulation we have is children. We like to include children in this, whereas yearly we work with adults, children, all ages. But the Holiday Heroes, we want to keep the magic alive for the kids, so that's what we're doing. You can apply on our website, which is hardshipheroes.org/apply, or just head over to our main page and you'll find it. You'll find it there.
Okay.
Let me see, what else do we have? We have our Giving Tuesday. Our Giving Tuesday is a very big initiative for us. All of the funds that we raise for Giving Tuesday go directly to support our Holiday Heroes. So if you want to give back during the holidays, that's a perfect way to do that, is by giving during our Giving Tuesday. Our Giving Tuesday, we do it a little bit different because we're such a small nonprofit. We do the whole month of November, we raise funds, not just one day. The day of Giving Tuesday, we go live. We try to get more donations to trickle in, and we just talk about what our plans are for Holiday Heroes. So that's what we have.
That's amazing.
And we also have another hero that we're gifting in October. It's a surprise, so I can't say too much about it, but I will say this is going to be one of our most magical experience. I mean, I love every experience, don't get me wrong, but this one, it's going to hit the community a little bit harder, and I think it's just going to be wonderful. So just keep an eye out for that. I don't know when this is coming out. When did you say this is coming out?
Probably from the date we have now, which is, this is being recorded on August 14th. So about a week or so.
Oh, okay, so perfect. You guys check out our experience. It'll be October 18th, and we'll be sharing all about it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I want to say more, and it's killing me.
I know you do. I can tell your birthday.
But
that's the cool thing about this. They're not all the same. This one happens to be more of a surprise type of thing.
Yeah.
Some are more planned, but they're all catered exactly and customized to the hero themselves and what their interests are, even to some of the if they have physical challenges. Mm-hmm. We take all that into consideration.
Wow, so amazing. Let me ask this question, if I can. What are some of the needs of Hardship Heroes? What are things that the organization needs? And you probably have a laundry list of things that come up daily, but what are some of the biggest needs, besides contributions, that you would need for your events or for the gifting that you do? What are some of the real needs that you have?
I love this question because I think a lot of people, even when I walk into businesses and I say, "Hi, I'm from Hardship Heroes nonprofit," and they hear nonprofit and they're like, "We don't have time," because they're expecting, to give us a contribution, and that's just, of course, that is a huge part of our organization is funding and fundraising. We can't do our mission without funds, so take that out of the picture. If you're asking me that, I would say support. And that is, I don't know any other way to say it, but just sharing the information that you have, like knowing your community, what's in the community. I really, sharing is really number one. I mean, I'm now that we're getting into our fourth year, people are like, I'll say, oh, I'm Emily. I run Hardship Heroes. They're like, oh, I've heard of you. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
we need that, that backing, that that notoriety, I guess. We're just a little guy and we just need that support. Community support is really where it's at.
Yeah, so I think that drives the awareness of who we are and what we do, number one. But that also helps us bring in those applications for potential heroes, for potential holiday experience recipients, that sort of thing. In addition to that, I think, we obviously have our board of directors that makes decisions around the organization, but then we have a committee, we call it the Impact Committee. And those are really individuals, yes, pretty much everybody on the board, but there really are volunteers that help us. They're the boots on the ground, helping us to get prepared for events. They're volunteers at the event themselves. They help us go out and connect with other businesses, for contributions and support that way. So, if somebody is interested and willing to join our mission and give their time, that is needed as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so if they want to do any of those things, how can they get in touch with you?
If you go anywhere on our website, there's an application for volunteers, but there's also a contact page. If you use the contact page, you're going to get me. So any which way you need to contact me through the volunteer page or just our regular contact page at hardshipheroes.org, you'll get me and we can go from there.
All social media too. You can DM Emily. She'll get back to you with it, same day. So
excellent. So a lot of social media. So the biggest thing that people on the outside can do, besides contribute and everything else, is share the post, share the mission, the vision, share the love in a lot of ways, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because our social media, Emily really shows all aspects of the organization, not just our events, not just our heroes, pretty much everything.
The planning,
even to our dog, who is,
now our mascot.
Your mascot and the dog. Let's talk about the dog for a second. We haven't done that. So the dog's name is
Ziggy.
Yes, I knew that, but I had to hear it from you guys.
Yeah.
And we actually recently received
I personally received.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that's clear. It's not the organization,
well,
but
I know.
Using
it for the organization.
I know. I'm just saying. I just want to be clear. I personally received a grant from the Community Foundation of Monroe County through the Scotty Raymond Therapy Dog Grant for him to start the process of being a therapy dog, and then that will then be used within Hardship Heroes to hopefully visit nursing homes. That's really the big place I want to go, and hospitals too, but more nursing homes and stuff like that.
That's amazing.
Yep.
That's amazing. Anything else that our listeners would need to know?
I think we covered everything.
I think you covered a lot. Yeah.
We did. Like I said, we are still accepting applications until October 1st for our Holiday Heroes. Yeah, I think that's really it. I mean, you'll see a lot of our daughter online. As she gets older, she's pulling away a little bit, which is totally fine, but you'll see a lot of her. She's a big supporter in Hardship Heroes. You'll see her at every event she's allowed to go to. I'm trying to think what else. I had to shout out her because she was really the inspiration. So I just wanted to give her a little shout out.
And my little personal hope for the future of this organization is that Emily has done all this to lay all the groundwork for this to be a lasting organization that goes on for as long as, we'd love to see it. And our hope is that Lennon eventually kind of steps in. If it's of interest to her.
That's your hope, yeah.
That's my hope. It would be nice. It would be nice. I mean, it was started, based on our experience with her and everything we went through, especially in the first couple months of her being born. And that was a roller coaster. and she's come a long way. And, she is one of the main reasons this was all started. So.
Absolutely. No, that's building a legacy. It's so important. I can't love you guys more than I already do. Emily and Josh, Hardship Heroes. All the information on how to get in touch with them will be part of the package for this episode. Thank you both so much for taking time and joining us today.
Oh, we're done?
Already, can you imagine? We'll have to do this again.
Well, Rick, we appreciate you a lot. We appreciate your support and bringing us on here on your awesome podcast. And we hope that this helps communicate what we do, how we do it, where we do it, and hopefully we can gain some additional support through this vehicle.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Everybody, this has been Business and Brain Tumor Talk. Everybody have a great day and stay gold.